Angkatan bersenjata Rusia terus melancarkan serangan besar-besaran ke wilayah Kharkiv perbatasan Rusia. Dalam 24 jam terakhir, unit-unit kelompok pasukan utara Rusia merebut Staritsa, wilayah Kharkov, dan terus maju jauh ke dalam pertahanan musuh. Angkatan bersenjata Ukraina menderita kerugian besar personel dan perangkat keras Brigade Pertahanan Teritorial AIFU ke-106, 113, dan 129 dekat Veterinarnoye, wilayah Kharkov, Miropoliye, dan Loknya, wilayah Sumy. 4 serangan balik yang dilancarkan Detasemen Penyerangan Brigade Mekanik ke-42 Angkatan Bersenjata Ukraina, Brigade Infanteri Bermotor ke-57, Brigade Serangan Udara ke-82, dan Brigade Pertahanan Teritorial ke-125 berhasil dipukul mundur di dekat Lipsy, Tihoye, dan Volans, wilayah Kharkov. Kerugian mencapai 150 tentara Ukraina, 2 kendaraan tempur lapis baja, dan 2 kendaraan bermotor. Ukraina juga kehilangan sejumlah peralatan tempur di antaranya 1 kendaraan tempur Grad MLRS 122 mm, 1 sistem artileri self-propelled Krab 155 mm buatan Polandia, 1 sistem artileri self-propelled Bogdana 155 mm, dan 1 sistem artileri self-propelled Gvosdika 122 mm sistem artileri berpeluncur dinetralkan. 1 depot amunisi lapangan AIFU hancur, demikian pernyataan resmi militer Rusia 19 Mei 2024. Pertempuran kota juga masih berlangsung di Volchan. Dari sayap timur Volchan, desa Tihoe dilaporkan sepenuhnya berada di bawah kendali Rusia. Sebelumnya Angkatan Bersenjata Rusia menguasai bagian utara dan telah maju ke sungai Vovcha di kawasan ini. Ukraina juga dilaporkan mundur dari Zubino dengan unit-unit personel Rusia terekam menarik diri dari sana setelah dataran tinggi di sekitarnya berada di bawah kendali Rusia. Zubino penting karena terletak di jalan dari Volchansk yang menghubungkan sejumlah pemukiman yang dikendalikan Angkatan Bersenjata Ukraina. Versi kubu Ukraina, Presiden Volodymyr Zelensky mengatakan pada 18 Mei bahwa pasukan Ukraina memukul mundur serangan Rusia di Kharkiv. Presiden Ukraina juga mengatakan Rusia menderita kerugian besar di Oblast Kharkiv, meskipun pasukan Rusia mengandalkan kemajuan pesat melalui wilayah kami, seperti pada tahun 2022. Serangan baru Rusia di Kharkiv mendorong Vovchansk ke ambang kehancuran. Presiden Rusia Vladimir Putin mengklaim pada 17 Mei bahwa Rusia tidak memiliki rencana untuk merebut Kharkiv mulai hari ini, dan menyerang Oblast Kharkiv untuk menciptakan apa yang disebut zona penyangga di oblast tersebut untuk mencegah penembakan di Belgorod, Rusia. Kremlin telah membuat klaim serupa di masa lalu mengenai niatnya, yaitu ketika berulang kali menyatakan dalam beberapa bulan, minggu, dan bahkan hari sebelum peluncuran invasi skala penuh ke Ukraina bahwa pihaknya tidak berencana untuk menginvasi Ukraina. Rusia telah kehilangan 491.080 tentara di Ukraina sejak awal invasi besar-besaran pada 24 Februari 2022, demikian laporan Staf Umum Angkatan Bersenjata Ukraina pada 18 Mei. Jumlah ini termasuk 1.210 korban jiwa dari pihak Rusia dalam sehari terakhir. Serangan Rusia di Oblast Kharkiv pada pertengahan Mei bisa menjadi gelombang pertama dari beberapa gelombang, dan pasukan Rusia mungkin menargetkan ibu kota regional, Kharkiv, kata Zelensky sehari sebelumnya dalam sebuah wawancara dengan AFP. Hasilnya, pasukan Rusia berhasil maju sejauh 10 km, 6 mil. Kepala Intelijen Militer Ukraina, Kirilo Budanov, menyatakan pada 14 Mei bahwa pasukan Rusia mungkin melancarkan serangan serupa di Oblast Sumy ketika kondisinya lebih mendukung. Angkatan Udara Rusia melancarkan serangan besar-besaran terhadap New York atau New York. Angkatan Udara Rusia menjatuhkan bom dengan daya ledak tinggi diklaim menghancurkan markas sementara Ukraina di New York. New York adalah pemukiman di Hromada perkotaan Torets, Bakhmut Rayon, Oblast Donetsk, Ukraina Timur. Letaknya 37,9 km utara timur laut dari pusat kota Donetsk. Dari tahun 1951 hingga 2021, pemukiman tersebut diberi nama Novorodsk. Penerbangan Angkatan Udara Rusia kembali menyerang New York, sebelumnya Novgorodskoe, dengan bom udara antara Gorlovka, Avdiivka dan Torets, tempat musuh memusatkan kekuatan, demikian keterangan video RV Voenkor 19 Mei 2024. Chazov Yar diambang kehancuran total. Angkatan bersenjata Rusia melancarkan serangan besar-besaran ke Chazov Yar. Pasukan serbu dan infanteri Rusia mulai memasuki pusat kota. Chazov Yar adalah sebuah kota di Bakhmut Rayon, Oblast Donetsk, Ukraina. Terletak 10 km sebelah barat Bakhmut dan merupakan pusat Hromada perkotaan Chazov Yar. Pada Januari 2022, jumlah penduduknya mencapai 12.250 jiwa. Kanal Siversky Donetsk Donbas melintasi timur Chazov Yar. Sebelum tim infanteri dan unit penyerbu Rusia memasuki kota, Rusia lebih dulu melancarkan serangan udara dan artileri besar-besaran yang menyamakan pertahanan musuh. Divisi Lintas Udara ke-98 Ivanovo melanjutkan serangan kuat ke kota penting yang strategis ini, memimpin serangan keluar Artemovsk atau Bakhmut. Unit resimen pasukan lintas udara menerobos garis pertahanan baru angkatan bersenjata Ukraina di mikrodistrik Novoye Kanal, maju dan menduduki sejumlah gedung bertingkat. Konsolidasi sedang berlangsung di jalur yang diduduki. Pasukan kami juga melanjutkan operasi penyerangan di Kalinovka, di cadangan Stupki, Golubovskie, 2 dan maju dari Ivanovsky, demikian keterangan video yang diunggah RV Voenkor. Versi berbeda disampaikan, Presiden Ukraina Volodymyr Zelensky mengenai kondisi Chazov Yar saat ini. Tentara Ukraina berhasil menghalau serangan Rusia di Chazov Yar di Oblast Donetsk, dan bahwa Rusia kehilangan pasukan dan perangkat keras militer. Chazov Yar, sebuah kota yang sebagian besar hancur, dipandang sebagai target Rusia berikutnya setelah jatuhnya Bakhmut, sementara kota terbesar kedua di Ukraina, Kharkiv, juga menjadi target utama Rusia. Zelensky mengatakan pasukan Rusia juga kehilangan lebih dari 20 perangkat keras militer di Chazov Yar. Pasukan kami memberikan perlawanan sengit kepada penjajah dimanapun situasinya sulit selain Kharkiv, di Kramatorsk, Pokrov, Kurahove, dan arah selatan, kata Zelensky dalam pidato malamnya.
Його вигнання неминуче і залежить від того, як ми всі чинимо опір, як ми всі стараємось, щоб
From the 11th to the 17th of May 2024, the armed forces of the Russian Federation carried out 28 group strikes by high-precision weapons and unmanned aerial vehicles, which hit command posts, military airfield infrastructure facilities, air defense equipment, fuel bases of the armed forces of Ukraine, as well as a production and storage workshop for uncrewed surface vehicles and strike unmanned aerial vehicles. Moreover, the strikes also hit deployment areas of nationalist groups and foreign mercenaries. Over the past week, the units of the Sever group of forces have liberated 12 settlements in Kharkov region, namely Borisovka, Bugrovatka, Gatishe, Glubokoye, Krasnoye, Lukyantsy, Morokhovets, Ogortsovo, Olejnikovo, Pletinovka, Pilnaya, Strylecha, and continue advance into the depths of the enemy's defense. The Russian troops have launched strikes at manpower and hardware of the 5 brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine, 4 territorial defense brigades, and the 15th Ukrainian border detachment near Veseloye, Volchansk, Dergachi, Neskuchnoye, Krasnoye, and Liptsy in Kharkov region. 21 counter-attacks launched by the Ukrainian assault groups were repelled close to Glubokoye, Tikhoye, and Staritsa in Kharkov region. The Ukrainian losses amounted to up to 1,175 Ukrainian troops, 10 tanks, 14 armored fighting vehicles, 45 motor vehicles, 13 MLRS combat vehicles, including 6 Checkmate Vampire MLRS, 26 field artillery guns, as well as 5 Buk and Strela 10 SAM combat vehicles. The Zapad group of forces continues to occupy more advantageous lines and has inflicted fire damage on 18 brigades close to Artyomovka and Makeyevka in Lugansk People's Republic, Kislovka, Sinkovka in Kharkov region, Yampolovka, Krasny Liman, and Torskoye in Donetsk People's Republic. 37 counter-attacks launched by assault groups of 8 Ukrainian brigades, as well as 2 National Guard brigades were repelled close to Chervonaya Dibrova, Novoyegorovka, Stelmachovka, Nevskoye in Lugansk People's Republic, Berestavoye, Kislovka and Olshana in Kharkov region. The Ukrainian losses amounted to up to 960 Ukrainian troops, 2 tanks, 9 armored fighting vehicles, 24 motor vehicles, 4 Grad and Berba MLRS combat vehicles, 25 field artillery guns, 5 of which were US-made. In addition, 2 ammunition depots were destroyed. The Yug group of forces continue to advance into the depths of enemy's defense. The group launched strikes at manpower and hardware of 6 assault, 10 mechanized, and 7 territorial defense brigades close to Andreevka, Antonovka, Georgievka, Grigorovka, Kleshcheevka, Kurdyumovka, Paraskovievka, and Novomikhailovka in Donetsk People's Republic. 9 Ukrainian counter-attacks were repelled near Belagurovka of Lugansk People's Republic, Razdolovka, Krasnoye, Spornoye, and Chazov Yar in Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost up to 3,725 Ukrainian troops, 8 tanks, including 5 German-made Leopard 2A1 tanks, 13 armored fighting vehicles, 55 motor vehicles, 1 Grad MLRS, 47 field artillery guns, including 22 foreign-made ones, 3 Nota and Bukovel ID electronic warfare stations, 2 US-made AN-TBQ-36 counter-battery warfare stations, and 16 field ammunition depots have been destroyed. The Center group of forces has liberated the settlement of Keramik in Donetsk People's Republic, improved the situation along the front line, and defeated 14 brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine and National Guard brigades near Nova Alexandrovka, Yevgenovka, Karlovka, and Rozovka in Donetsk People's Republic. The Russian armed forces repelled 59 counter-attacks launched by the enemy's assault groups close to Arkhangelskoye, Semenovka, Ocheretino, Solovyovo, Novgorodskoye, Umanskoye, Netailovo, and Verduchi in Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian losses in this direction amounted to up to 2,475 Ukrainian troops, 4 tanks, including 1 US-made Abrams, 20 armored fighting vehicles, 27 motor vehicles, and 1 Croatian-made RAK SA-12 MLRS combat vehicle. In addition, 23 field artillery guns, including 5 Paladin self-propelled guns, and 3 US-made M777 howitzers were hit during counter-battery warfare. The Vostok group of forces improved their tactical situation and defeated the units of 3 brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine and 3 territorial defense brigades near Uglidar, Velikaya Novoselka, Vodinoye, Vladimirovka of Donetsk People's Republic, Chervonaya and Dorozhnyanka in Zaporozhye region. 2 counter-attacks launched by assault groups of the Ukrainian 123rd Territorial Defense Brigade and the 21st National Guard Brigade were repelled near Staromayorskoye and Urozhainoye in Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian losses amounted to up to 965 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 9 armored fighting vehicles, 28 motor vehicles, 1 Grad MLRS vehicle, and 2 Strela-10 SAM combat vehicles. In counter-battery warfare, 20 field artillery guns were hit, including 4 Polish-made Krupp self-propelled guns and 4 US-made M777 howitzers. The Dnieper group of forces liberated Rabotino in Zaporozhye region as a result of intensive actions. They have also hit manpower and hardware of 2 brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, the 35th Marine Brigade, 3 Territorial Defense Brigades, as well as 3 National Guard Brigades close to Orekhov, Verbovoye, Nesteryanka, Malaya Tokmachka of Zaporozhye region, Nikopol, Kapolovka of Dnepropetrovsk region, Zolotaya Balka and Ivanovka of Kherson region. The Ukrainian losses amounted to up to 265 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, 15 motor vehicles, 1 Czech-made Vampire MLRS launcher, 35 field artillery guns, including 14 US-made M777 howitzers, as well as 1 Buk surface-to-air missile self-propelled artillery system. The group's missile troops and artillery, as well as unmanned aerial vehicles, have neutralized 4 Mi-24 helicopters at a helipad, as well as 40 uncrewed surface ships at a storage depot over the past week. In addition, 1 US-made Patriot anti-aircraft missile system battalion, ammunition and fuel depots, and aerial vehicles in parks of 5 military airfields were hit. Aviation and air defense systems have shot down 6 MiG-29 and 1 Su-27 aircraft of the Ukrainian Air Force, 31 US-made ATACMS and Tochka-U operational tactical missiles, 31 French-made Hammer guided aerial bombs, 15 US-made HARM anti-radiation missiles, 199 HIMARS, Vampire, Grad and Dolha projectiles, as well as 329 unmanned aerial vehicles. During the last 24 hours alone, 123 Ukrainian fixed-wing unmanned aerial vehicles have been shot down over the territory of the Crimea and the Black Sea coast of the Krasnodarsky Krai. The Black Sea Fleet destroyed 25 Ukrainian uncrewed surface vehicles in the Black Sea waters over the past week. Over the past week, 63 Ukrainian servicemen have surrendered on the line of contact, 48 of them in the area of responsibility of the Sever Group of Forces. In total, 601 airplanes, 274 helicopters, 24,234 unmanned aerial vehicles, 522 anti-aircraft missile systems, 16,058 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,303 MLRS combat vehicles, 9,635 field artillery guns and motors, as well as 21,763 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation.